Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe and set the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. So today we'll be making a video on how we created this bridal hand fan from scratch to finish. Let's go. So we'll be using an already made skeleton. Here I just applied glue on the skeleton so that I can put down my stay. So you can use a Gumstay or the fabric stay, whichever one that you can have access to. So I applied glue to it and I glued it to fit as seen. I cut out the excesses. So here I leave out some on the edge so that I can use it to wrap up the wood. But before I do that, I have to apply glue to hold down the edges properly. So after applying glue to hold down the edges properly, I apply glue on the other side so that I can wrap up the skeleton with the stay. So after wrapping one side with the stay, we're going to wrap the other side with stay as well. So before we do that, we cut out the inside and wrap up the inside so that we'll maintain our curve on the inside, just like I'm doing. So I gave the inside slits so that it would be easier to wrap it up because it's curved. It wouldn't have been able to wrap up neatly without those slits. So once I'm done, I'm going to apply my glue to the other side, to the other face of the skeleton, and put the stay on the other face of the skeleton. This time I wouldn't bother wrapping it the other side as well. I can just make it to fit exactly. So I cut out the excesses, cut it out neatly, and go back to apply my glue further to hold it down properly. Very keen on getting a neat work, so if you see me doing all this extra, that's just me trying to make sure I get something very neat. Then I cut out the inside as well. I add my slits so that it will make it easier for me. Then I'll wrap it up just like I did the other time. So now we have neatly wrapped skeleton. So I add my glue to the edges so that I can attach my applique. Some people might skip this part, claiming that the feathers will not show, but like I said, I'm very keen on giving a neat work. So I always wrap up the inside so that in case the feathers open up, maybe when the client is using the fan, it's not going to show an untidy work. It's still going to show luxury inside out. So at this stage, I'm done wrapping up the edges. Then I attach my tassel. So some places when I held down properly, I held it down properly while attaching my tassel. So I usually attach my tassel before wrapping up with feathers. so that whatever the way I added it will not be visible to everyone. So I attach it very early. I attach the other one as well. Then I go ahead to add my feathers in layers. So this is the first layer. Put enough glue. Hold it down properly. So this is me holding down the edges so that it will look neat every part. So this is me holding down the other side of the edges. I'm very keen on neat work. So I do that same thing on the other side for the first layer. So some clients might want just one-sided fan. On a good day, I will make a video on one-sided fan for this design. But for today, I'm doing two-sided fan. So whatever I do for the front, I repeat that on the back. So this is me adding the second line of my feather. Then I hold it down on the edge properly. Hold it down on both sides properly. Then I repeat the second layer on the other side as well. Then hold down the edges, make it very neat. So I cut out short pieces of feathers so that I can patch up the scanty parts. So anywhere I feel is scanty that need more feathers, I add glue, then I glue the feathers, the cut out feather to that. So I go ahead to patch up every bit of my hand fan just to make it more full. I'm very keen on neat work, so this is me going the extra just to get a very neat work. Once I'm done on this side, I flip it and repeat the same thing on the other side. Whatever we do on the front side, we're going to repeat that on the back side. Then after that, we add our applique to the base of our feathers. So some people don't add this applique before adding the bigger applique, but I make luxury hand fans and I don't spare resources so far I get the quality I need. So I wouldn't want a situation where it looks scanty somehow. So I wrap it up first. I wrap up the white stay with applique, gold applique first before adding the bigger applique. So when it comes to the edge, the curved side, so you're going to make it in such a way that one side of your applique will cover one side of the feather, then the other side of your applique will cover the other side. So this is the other half. I added, the other half is coming down, so I'll add glue on the other half, then use it to cover the other side. So being that this side tends to be a little bit bigger than the other side, it didn't cover properly. But don't fret, we have a way around it. So for this side that looks very scanty, what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut out applique in bits, additional applique in bits, just like I'm doing. Then we're going to use glue to add those applique to cover up the scanty parts. So this is it. This is me still going the extra. So you cover it up as much as you can. So it's a struggle today because I'm using my smaller gun. I have a bigger gun, but I can't find it the moment I was ready to make this video. So I had to use a smaller gun. So at this stage, I'm done covering up the applique. So this hand fan is set. Some people might sell it this way, but I'm making a luxury hand fan. So I'll go ahead to cut out the additional appliques, the bigger appliques, to add it up. So in this case, 4 of those is going to cover it up properly. So I'm going to use 4 on each side. This is me testing. Then after that, I removed the applique to trim the feathers first. So I trimmed my feathers. I'm always keen on getting neat work, luxury piece. So I trimmed the feathers so that they will be equal. And I told you, whatever you do on the right side, you repeat that on the left side. So once I'm done trimming the feathers, I added my applique once again. So I used glue to add the applique. Add as much glue as you can. Hold it down very well. So after adding all the glue to mine, this is it. My work is done. This is the other side. So this is our hand fan. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe so that you get, and set the notification bell so that you get notified whenever we upload our next video, because more videos are coming. Our piece, our luxury piece, is ready to be shipped to the clients. Thank you for watching. Bye.